Good evening friends, I am Gopi Krishna from Glorious IAS Academy. Today we will discuss about balance of payments. So to simply understand balance of payments, it's all about the trade we do with outside the world. Suppose the goods we export and goods we import, services we export, services we import, or FDI that is coming in, FII that is coming in. So these all we will deal in balance of payments. So this is very important topic for economy from exams point of view also, and this will impact the forex reserves of the country. So also balance of payment shows it's a good economic indicator to understand the macroeconomic fundamentals of the economy, how good the economy is doing. It can be known through balance of payments. So let's see some of the aspects, and finally we will see some question and answers from prelims point of view. So balance of payments is divided into current account and capital account. Just this is a accounting thing. As we all know, in budget also we see revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. So students are aware that capital expenditure or capital account means all those transactions that deal with assets and liabilities. What does it mean? Suppose a foreign person is investing in an Indian company, he is becoming owner of the company through FDI or FII, whatever. So that is a assets and liability transaction. But the other transactions like export and imports of goods, like these all come under current account. Let's see current account. Current account means all those transactions which do not deal with assets and liabilities. So export and imports of goods. So basically it's we are exporting goods or we are importing goods, and this balance of trade also we call it. And export and import of services, basically IT services we export, and we import services, financial services it could be. So this is also called invisibles, because they are intangibles. And then these are well known, export and import of goods and export and import of services. The other category that comes under current account are income payments or factor income or primary income. This is the same category with different names. So basically what does it mean? It means suppose you have shares in a foreign company and you get a dividend. That comes under this, because it doesn't deal with asset and liabilities per se. And suppose you have a loan, you get interest out of it, or you get profit out of an investment, or employee compensation is paid for working in the company. So all these come under current account. Basically this is, we have a territory, the total rupees coming in and rupees going out. This is balance of payment. So current account. Then next category is net transfers and secondary income. So this is a category where we don't give any services, still we get money. How? Like some people are working in Dubai, so they send money to home. That is called remittances. India has highest remittances, almost close to $120 billion, highest in the world, because Indians are working everywhere in the world, skilled, unskilled, semi-skilled. So they send the money back to their families. So that is remittances. And gifts also we can be sent, and grants also a country can receive. So without doing anything, we are getting the money. So this is current account. So we are getting money from the outside world into the country, that is money in, and this is current account. Let's see what is capital account. Capital account is obviously which deals with the assets and liabilities. We have discussed all those transactions that deals with assets and liabilities. They come under capital account. So what are they? That is the FDI, FII, and or external commercial borrowings, or Indian companies raising money in foreign, or NRI deposits also come under capital accounts, because there is a liability involved. So the deposits, the banks are liable to pay them back. So this is a capital account. Now let us see some data for year 23-24. What is the current account data for India? These are data is compiled by and presented by RBI. Sometimes there is delay, and data also will be there in economic survey also, just to present what is the state of Indian economy. So in current account, the merchandise deficit is 240 billion. What does it mean? It means we are importing more than exports. Suppose we are exporting 100 billion. It's a example, hypothetical case, and we are importing 340 billion approximately. So this is positive, so we are exporting, and this is negative, we are importing. So the total is around 240 billion deficit. So what does it mean? So when we export, we get dollars. Basically, they pay us in dollars. When we import also, we have to pay them dollars. So this is a merchandise deficit of 240 billion. So we are importing more than the exports. Second is service receipts. This is invisibles, the export and import of services, which we have discussed. This is in positive. So we are exporting more than we are importing. So India is known for its IT services or financial services. So our exports are more than imports. And the primary income is 45 to 55 billion outflow. That is, we have seen profit, dividend, interest, and employee compensation. All these things, the outflow is like we are paying more to the foreigners than what Indians are getting from the foreign country. So outflow, so it's in negative. This is also in negative. This is in positive. Just to have a understanding. The trends continue over a period of time. If India improves its exports more than the imports overall, then this will turn into positive. Then net secondary income. This is 100 to 115 billion inflow. This is we have seen the remittances, the grants and gifts. This is also in positive. Let's see what is the data about capital account. So the net FDI is 26.5 billion inflow, that is positive, and net FII is 44.1 billion, that is inflow. So Indian economy is very strong. The world over they want to invest in India because the returns are more. It is a developing economy, the fifth largest economy. The fundamentals are very strong. India is a democratic nation, so law and order is also there, rule of law is also there. So all these factors are important for anybody to invest in a country. So FDI and FI are very good. So we are getting a lot of dollars from outside. So they invest. So they not only bring money, they bring technology also, they bring managerial practices also. They are all positive for the Indian economy. Then our estimated capital account balance is 86.3 billion. This is also positive. So this is about capital account, just to understand with the figures. Now remittances. NRI, how India gets remittances? Basically, as we have discussed, NRI pays to India. NRI, different acts has different meanings. Through IT Act means they have to stay for more than 182 days in foreign country, then they will be considered as NRI. So basically, Indians staying abroad, and they send the money back to the families, and India gets highest in the world. In 2024, we had a record 129.4 billion dollars we got from outside the world into India. So this is the biggest source of our forex reserves, and it's not like we got it from Middle East. We got the highest from US, that is 27.7% of this comes from US. So that means we are getting from an advanced country. So highly skilled Indian immigrants are sending the money back to their families. And out of this 129.4 billions, Maharashtra got the highest share and closely followed by Kerala. Kerala also known for their, many people going to Middle East and sending the money back. So what are the trends in remittances? One is skilled migration to advanced countries is happening. This is this is the trend that is continuing. And educational migration is also happening. Educational migration, people are going to study, then they get jobs, they settle down, and they are sending money. And there is a low demand for Middle East countries. Demand is reducing now in Middle East countries, which was very high before. There are some challenges in the remittances. You all must be aware, you are reading newspapers. The strict immigration policies are coming. Everywhere in the world, it is shifting to far right, and there is the global trade economy is getting fragmented, and all the countries are saying, the immigrants are coming and stealing our jobs. So there are many politicians who are saying ki we have to develop jobs for the locals. So this is a challenge Indians can face in future. So appropriately we have to ensure that our people are skilled in such a way that they can't live without our services. And economic slowdown in host countries is also another problem, because if slowdown is there, there won't be demand. If there is no demand, the production will be less and job production won't be there, so people can't go and work there. This is a rupee drawing arrangement. Basically, this is a mechanism devised by RBI. Basically, people can, suppose NRIs want to send the money back home, they will deposit the dollars in their foreign bank account, and there is a mechanism where those banks are linked with our Indian banks and other financial entities, and that money, as per the currency exchange rate, it will be converted into Indian rupee and shifted to our Indian bank account. So this is a seamless way in which money can be transferred. So rupee drawing arrangement is a mechanism by RBI. It links tier 1 banks of India with foreign bankers and other financial entities required, and deposit the money in the foreign currency, and it will be sent to India. It could be a prelims point. And current account convertibility. So convertibility is another aspect. Convertibility means how freely we can convert our currency into foreign currency. So in current account, Indian economy, we have full current account convertibility. So it means, suppose we want to import goods, there is no limit. You can import for $1 lakh or $2 lakh or $5 lakh. There is no limit, because it is fully convertible. But it was not the case before. India faced, as you are aware, economic crisis, and forex reserve crisis was there in 1991. After that, slowly we have opened up our economy. There were LPG reforms, liberalization, privatization, globalization. That is the opening of the economy. So basically, after the 1991 crisis, we slowly opened up the economy, and then the conversion was allowed. In 1994, we have full conversion allowed, and IMF was also, we have taken the loans from IMF, and IMF also obligated Indian economy to restructure it, to open it up, so that it is good for the economy. So accordingly, we have done that, and full conversion is allowed. The related acts related to that are FERA in 1973 Act was there. So foreign exchange was regulated before that. So there used to be restrictions on how much foreign exchange can be used, and there was a presumption of guilt in that. So and it was a criminal act if somebody flouted the rules, and we have reformed it into FEMA. Now the presumption of guilt is removed and presumption of innocence is brought in, and the basically liberalization of foreign exchange happened. So if we liberalize this, more people can import goods, and economy can open up, and we get more production, and accordingly economic development will happen faster. What about capital account convertibility? In capital account, it is only partially convertible. Fully convertibility is not there. So we won't allow, there are some restrictions in foreign direct investment and buying of government securities by the private individuals of foreign origin. But we are opening up a lot, and FDI is allowed through automatic route in many of the sectors. Automatic route means they will come and invest, and they need not take any government permission or RBI permission, but once after investing they will just notify. So basically it is a liberalization scheme through which we can attract more FDI, so companies can get better technology, managerial practice, innovations, and economy can be grown. And we have liberalized remittances scheme in which $250,000 can be sent by anybody to foreign for basically travel needs or health needs or educational needs or business purposes. So basically this is a baby step towards a full capital account convertibility. It's a big step, but basically slowly we will go to capital account full convertibility. Basically, what are the advantages of full convertibility? If full convertibility is there, we can get more investments. Our economic integration will happen with the global economy, but there are very shortfalls also. The shortfalls are, the problems are, we will be prone to shocks. Suppose some world event happens and all the money goes out of Indian economy, then we can face downturns, recessions. So basically we will be prone to shocks. So our economy should be matured enough. It should have solid macroeconomic fundamentals. Then we can open up into full capital account convertibility. So Government of India and RBI will take decisions, and accordingly we will take which are the decisions which are best for our economy. Now we will see some of the questions from prelims point of view. Which of the following are included in the current account of the balance of payments? One is balance of trade, two is foreign direct investment, 3 balance of invisibles, 4 special drawing rights. Basically, as we have seen, balance of trade is export and import of goods, and balance of invisible is export and import of services. And foreign direct investment is in capital account. The question is around current account, not capital account. And special drawing rights are also not related to current account. So the correct answer is 1 and 3. What about a current account deficit? A current account deficit implies A country's exports of goods and services are greater than its import. B, a country's imports of goods and services are greater than its exports. C, a decrease in country's foreign exchange reserves. D, increase in country's gold reserves. So this is the wrong answer, because if exports are more than the imports, there won't be any deficit. They will be in positive. Deficit means there is a reduction. So countries of imports and goods and services are greater than its exports. This is correct. So when imports are more than exports, there is a deficit and a decrease in foreign exchange reserves. So it may happen, it may not happen, because capital account is also there. For example, if even though there is a deficit, if our capital account is in positive, FDI, FII is more, then it may not be so. If remittances are more, then it may not be so. So this can be true, this cannot be true. So we will, this answer is not correct. No. And D is an increase in the country's gold reserve. It's not related to this. So this is about current account deficit. Which of the following transaction would be recorded in the capital account of the balance of payments? Export of software services, obviously this is not correct because it's in current account, it is invisibles. Remittances from the overseas workers, this is also not correct because this is also current account. Purchase of machinery from the abroad, this also comes under goods, balance of trade, and a foreign portfolio investment in Indian stock market. This is correct answer. This is capital account. So, consider the following statements. A depreciation of the domestic currency can help to reduce current account deficit. Foreign direct investment inflows improve the capital account of balance of payments. Which of the statement given above is are correct? Let us see. A depreciation of the domestic currency can help reduce current account deficit. Is it correct or not? What happens when the depreciation of the currency happens? When the depreciation of currency happens, we will get more rupees for the dollar. Suppose we were getting 50 rupees per dollar. Now we will get say 100 rupees per dollar. So we are getting more rupees, so we can make more goods and our exports can improve. So obviously the depreciation of the domestic currency can help reduce current account deficit because we can export more. So this is correct answer. And China also does this. It always keeps the currency low artificially so that it can export more, be it to US or be it to India. Because with India in the balance of trade calculations, China has almost 80 to 100 billions. They export more than what they import from India. So the balance of trade, we say it's in favor of China. Even with US, it's in favor of China. That's why Trump is levying extraordinary tariffs on China, almost to the tune of 145%. And China is also retaliating. So that is going on. But basically, depreciation of the domestic currency is good for if you want to export more. And second option is foreign direct investment inflows improve the capital account of the balance of payments. This is also true because more FDI comes, it improves the capital account. They directly come into the capital account. So both are true. The balance of trade refers to the difference between total exports, total imports of the country, exports and imports of the services only, the exports and imports of goods only, international transactions of the country. So basically the answer is C. Total exports and total imports of the country, in that services also come. Balance of trade specifically refers to export and imports of goods only. So that's it from my side, friends. I'm Gopi Krishna from Glorious IAS Academy. Thank you very much.